What if crossing a line just a few inches wide could cost you your freedom, or even your life? Around the world, borders separate nations, but one border stands above the rest as a place where a single mistake can have devastating consequences. Today, we're exploring the world's most dangerous border and uncovering why it remains one of the most heavily guarded and tense places on Earth. Borders are meant to define countries, cultures, and laws. Some are peaceful, allowing millions of people to cross every year without a second thought. Others are protected by fences and checkpoints. But one border has become a symbol of conflict, fear, and uncertainty for decades. Stretching across the Korean peninsula, the border between North Korea and South Korea is unlike any other. At its center lies the Demilitarized Zone, often called the DMZ, a name that sounds peaceful but hides an extraordinary reality. After the Korean War ended in 1953, no formal peace treaty was ever signed. Instead, an armistice agreement paused the fighting, leaving the two Koreas technically still at war. To prevent another major conflict, a buffer zone about 4 kilometers wide was established. Ironically named the Demilitarized Zone, it has become one of the most militarized places on the planet. On both sides of the border are thousands of soldiers, advanced surveillance systems, watchtowers, underground bunkers, radar installations, and layers of security that operate day and night. In many areas, barbed wire fences stretch for miles, while landmines remain hidden beneath forests and fields. Every movement is monitored, making unauthorized crossings almost impossible. Despite the intense security, rare defections have occurred. Some North Koreans have risked everything in desperate attempts to reach freedom, while others have used dangerous routes through neighboring countries because crossing the DMZ is considered nearly impossible. Surprisingly, because humans have stayed away for decades, parts of the DMZ have transformed into an unexpected wildlife sanctuary. Endangered species, including rare birds, deer, and even black bears, have found refuge in areas untouched by development. Another fascinating location is the Joint Security Area, where soldiers from both countries stand only a few steps apart. Here, diplomatic meetings occasionally take place, making it one of the few locations where direct contact between the two sides is possible. There are also mysterious tunnels discovered beneath the border. South Korea says they were built for potential military infiltration, while North Korea denies those claims. Their true history continues to spark debate. The tension along this border is driven by decades of political rivalry, military buildups, nuclear weapons development, and dramatically different political systems. Even small misunderstandings can quickly become international incidents. As a result, both countries maintain constant vigilance, and military exercises are carefully monitored by the world. Although moments of diplomacy have occasionally raised hopes for peace, long-term trust has remained difficult to achieve. Perhaps the greatest irony is that the world's most dangerous border has accidentally become one of its most protected natural environments. While humans remain divided by politics and history, nature has quietly reclaimed the land, creating a unique ecosystem that scientists believe could be one of Asia's most valuable wildlife habitats. One day, if lasting peace is achieved, the DMZ may be remembered not only as a symbol of conflict, but also as one of the world's greatest conservation success stories. The border between North Korea and South Korea is far more than a line on a map. It represents decades of history, political tension, military power, and the enduring hope that one day peace will replace conflict. It reminds us that while borders can divide nations, they also tell stories about humanity, resilience, and the possibility of a better future.